Hi everyone, welcome back to the Bodyguard Romance and Novel Crafter. Tonight we're going to be doing the Codex, and you can do the Codex or the plan now that you have all the characters and all of the outline complete in chat. However, I like to do the Codex so that the plan is kind of the last thing that we do before we really start writing. And then tonight what I'm going to show you is we're going to have the actual Codex open, and then we're also going to have our chat open. This way we're not bouncing back and forth. I can see both of them. It's just an easier way for me, but whatever works for you is completely fine. So all we're doing is new entry, character. We're going to come over here. Kevin Bennett, he's one of her friends, and this is all from chat. Grab this. Put this up here. I'm not including colons. Yeah, so anytime Kevin is mentioned, it's gonna pop up this character. Right, I am going to add that he's one of the friends that convinces her to escape to the club with them. Alright, so now we have Kevin done. Now for Mia. Same thing, add a character. Get rid of that. Put this up here. Anytime Mia is mentioned. I'm going to assume that Mia is still in her life. So let's have her I'm also going to test the AI now that we put those chunks in, just to make sure that it knows which friends were involved, so that when we get to that point, we know who we need to pull. So we have Rachel, same thing. We have a lot of characters, so this is just going to take a tiny bit. I'm just going to do it. Did I do it with Rachel? Yes. Mia, Kevin, Mark, Trent. Yep, everybody's good. Actually, Detective Ramirez. That way, anytime Detective Ramirez is also mentioned, because he's not always going to be marked to everybody. And I don't want him getting lost anywhere. Same thing with Agent Chen. Okay, that's possible titles eventually. Here's Ava. Here's Lucas. It is a lot of copy paste, but once you get the hang of it, it doesn't take forever. I mean, our codex is filling out nicely, and it's only been a few minutes. Ava's siblings. It's nice. Entry, character. See, and then the nice thing too is that, okay, because Ava is mentioned in Sophie's codex entry, right? Ava is here. So Sophie is Ava's sister. Sophie. We're also going to have her be Mrs. Monroe. No. Scrap that. Everybody knows her as Evelyn. Same thing with James. Everyone knows him as James. They've always been working together for a long time. They're not overly formal. Lucas's family is here. Alright, we're doing well. Eduardo. It's there. Isabella. Lots of extra characters. We may not even use them all, but they are there just in case. Because I don't really want these characters existing just in kind of this vacuum of nothingness, and no. They have full lives. They have siblings. They have friends. And right now we are not generating anything. This is just what we generated last time. But we're going to be generating something in just a second. There we go. There's Gabriel. It's not everybody. It looks like everybody. Wonderful. Okay, so now we have all these characters, 17 different characters. And let's see here. We're still using GPT-4 Turbo. It's still the same thread with all the other important characters, everything else that's interesting. Alright, so here's all of our really important pieces, all of our locations. The reason that this is important is because these are all going to be codex entries as well. Just going to go to location. We're going to add more to this later, but right now it is just a concert venue. Red carpet event. That's not really a location, that's more of a thing. But I'm going to toss it into location. We'll deal with it later. This is our mansion. We're going to have to expand some of this, but we can always chat with whatever AI you like most and get more information here. Or if you want to leave it at just general random club, that's okay. Like if your friend's just like, hey, we're going to the club, and she's like, nope, nope, I can't get out. And you're like, no, you have to. Then, at that point, if you don't want to include more information, if you don't want to name the club, especially because it's only there for a little bit, then that's up to you. We can always go back to the AI and be like, name the hospital, name the club. Oh, that was the stalker's cabin. Okay. It's like, hang on. Let's go down here and fix that. We are going to do the stalker's secluded house. That way we don't have two nice little cabins. Maybe they set up a mobile command station. I don't know. And I have to chat with one of the AIs when we get to that point so that that section can feel more real and less rushed, and especially because the AI already kind of pointed out that that could be a weak spot. This one's definitely going to need more. The public places from Ava's past, that's so just not helpful. But we're going to leave it alone for right now and come back to it later. See, if she lives in an apartment, like if she's in a penthouse, they would have a mailroom maybe. We're going to go with post office. She's in a mansion. Various urban locations. So generic, so helpful. We'll expand it later. Right, and then the recording studio. So that is the final one of those. There we go. Okay, so we have all of that. We have this. We have a bunch of locations. We have 13 locations that some of them need to be expanded. And we have 17 characters. Let's see if it knows this. Okay. Interesting. Kevin and Mia. What did we say? Yep. And where's Kevin? Yep, exactly. So, yeah, it makes sense. Her two closest friends are the people that she sneaks out to the club with. And Chat knows that it's going to be Kevin and Mia. And say you're like, I have an idea for that. How do we do that? And just say, see? Easy. You're just like, hey, I want to see this scene. It's totally out of context for the rest of the book because we haven't started the book yet. But, yeah. Maybe you're like, hey, I want to see how this scene looks. I want to see how it feels. I want to get to know Ava a little bit more. Cool. And maybe you use this. Maybe you're just like, it was nice, but I'm not going to use it. That's okay. That's why having this chat feature within Novel Crafter is really nice, so that you can sit and brainstorm. So we have 500 words roughly. We may not use any of it. It's okay. If we decide to scrap all of this, totally fine. But now we have our codex. Granted, it needs a little work on the locations, but right now it looks really good. And to get more of the location, we're just going to do this. See, now she has an infinity pool. Perfect. Let's see how much of this we can actually put into that codex. Probably not all of it because it's 500 words, but let's see here. Actually, cool. And now it's going to know everything. She's going to put the mansion there. It was place. It was house. There we go. See? Easy. You know, and we can do that for the club. We can do it for one of her concert venues. We can do it for the hospital. Because everything that we put in here is stuff that the AI is going to pull as we start writing. So in the next video, we will make the plan, which will be all of this, where we'll put in all of our C beats and then form the outline. And after that, we actually get to write this book. Alright, see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.